draws the very first breath with your name upon their lips. Every one of us is born of dust, but come alive with heaven's kiss. 'Cause the name of God is the sound of our breath.
So I don't know if it's just my lucky day or what, but I am driving down the street and I saw a couple of Mormon missionaries walking down the street here, so I'm going to see if I can catch up to them. Oh, they're at a door. They just had a door closed in their face, it looks like. I'm just going to wait here and see what happens. Alright guys, so I've caught up with the Mormon missionaries. They are knocking on a door right across the street over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But basically, I'm hoping to engage them in a conversation. I have this little pamphlet here. And, hey guys, can I talk to you for a second? You guys Mormon missionaries?
We are.
Cool. My name is Len.
Len? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you guys. Cool. So where are you guys from? You come here from Utah?
I'm from Arizona.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
from Utah.
I was get you guys out of the street. I was wondering, how long are you guys in town for?
There's always missionaries here.
Okay.
I've been here for almost 2 months now.
Okay.
Been here for almost 5 months.
Okay. So you're probably coming to the end of your
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
What's up, man?
How do I That's a big question.
What do you think?
Well, I'm a born again Christian. So I believe that it's only through repentance and faith and belief in the blood of Christ. That's the foundation that God gives me repentance that allows me into Christ.
What do you mean by he give you?
Okay, so I just finished my conversation with these Mormon missionaries. Basically, I gave them the gospel tract. I wrote my phone number, my email address is on there, and I told them, look, you know, I would like to discuss our doctrinal differences with you. I apologize for the audio quality. I kind of hoped that they would stand in front of my door. They went to the front of the vehicle. That's fine. But basically, I gave them the tract. I gave them my phone number, my email address, and I said I would like to have you over for a meal. Now, Mormons, when they're on mission, they only have like $200 a month to live off of. So this is a really good way to show them some charity, put a hot meal in their stomach, and, you know, they like to talk about, you know, scripture and their doctrine just as much as any Christian does. So I told them, look, you know, I believe that one of us is going to hell because we're absolutely wrong in our beliefs, and I want to talk about that. I wasn't trying to hide what my intentions are and having them come over to my house. So they said, hey, well, what night works for you? They wanted to set it up on the spot. I said, well, you know, I got to talk to my wife first. She doesn't know that I've invited guests over for dinner. So I'm really hopeful to hear from them very soon. Now, these particular missionaries were Hmong missionaries. They weren't Hmong by birth. They just simply learned the Hmong language. They've been studying it for the past year so that they can come into a community like mine, which is about 15 to 17% Hmong in population, and reach out to them. Now, man, whoa, that's very convicting to me, that they are so eager to spread their gospel, their false gospel, that they are willing to learn a second language solely for the purpose of reaching these Hmongs. They're going to go back to Utah. I don't know if Utah has 0.01% Hmongs there. It's a language they'll probably never use again. But they learned it simply for the purpose of sharing the gospel. So, you know, it tells me that, boy, am I doing enough? Am I willing to learn the language of my neighbors, people who live in my neighborhood, so that I can share the good news of the gospel with them? So, yeah, it was an interesting little conversation. You know, I'm just driving around and I see them down the street, and you know, I understand that they probably have appointments. They're going to somebody's house or something, and so I'm not gonna, you know, be a jerk and take up their time and, you know, try to tie them in doctrinal knots right there on the streets or anything. But, you know, if they're willing to set aside a couple of hours to come to my house and enjoy a meal, you know, I think that that is maybe one of the better ways to do it. So, though it's certainly not the only way. Anyhow, that's what's happening, and I will hopefully get their permission to film our conversation when they come to the house, and we can have that also, have that footage. So anyhow, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.